Alright, let's talk about slide to unlock. I don't know how many of you guys remember this feature, but this was such a nostalgic feature seen on old Apple products. A lot of people used to use this back in the day because this was like the only way to unlock your device unless you had a Touch ID sensor. But a lot of people might be wondering, why exactly did Apple remove slide to unlock? And it's pretty interesting because the iPhone SE and the iPhone 6s series were the last ever iPhones to support this feature. And it's pretty sad to see that this feature isn't available on new iPhones, but there's actually a really good reason as to why Apple removed slide to unlock. And I just wanted to quickly mention, even the first ever iPhone from 2007 supported slide to unlock. I just thought it was so cool. But yeah, let's talk a little bit more as to why it was removed. So the first reason why is actually because of iOS 10. And in iOS 10, they came out with a feature known as the Today View. And this was basically a little section full of widgets. You could customize it to your liking, but the only problem here is that the Today View was only accessible by swiping right. So that's actually why they removed slide to unlock, because now every time you swipe right, you would be seeing the Today View and you wouldn't actually be unlocking the device. So this is actually pretty similar to what we have with newer iPhones today. It just looks a little bit different because iOS has updated over the years. But yeah, it's pretty interesting to see how far Today View has really come. And of course, another reason as to why slide to unlock was removed is actually because of Touch ID. So back in the day, the Touch ID sensor was so fast, like you would literally miss your notifications because of how fast the Touch ID scanner was. And so Apple had to make an alternative method to unlocking the device, so they introduced press home to open, which is basically like a two-step process. You had to press the home button twice to unlock your iPhone. And this was a little bit different, and a lot of people did complain about it, but I'm pretty sure most people ended up getting used to it anyways. But sometimes it does make me think a lot about what it would look like to have slide to unlock on the newest iPhones today. Like, imagine if we had this feature on iOS 15, but I know for sure that Apple is never going to do this because we have swipe up to unlock now anyways. So Apple has definitely shifted away from the whole slide to unlock era, but it was pretty cool while it lasted, and I do miss it a lot. I think it's a very nostalgic feature. And if you guys do have any old Apple products sitting around at home, definitely turn them on, see if they're still running iOS 9, because if it still has iOS 9, then that means it still has slide to unlock. And honestly guys, one of my favorite features from iOS 9 was being able to use the music lock screen. Using that with the slide to unlock was just such a good experience. It was honestly one of my favorite features of iOS 9, and I kind of miss it a lot. Anyways guys, let me know what you think about slide to unlock, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.